Hi. So last year I had a lot of anxiety-filled dreams leading up to VidCon, including a lot of school-themed ones, where I would be at a high school and I would go into the cafeteria and I'd have nowhere to sit, and all the people that were in the cafeteria were people who I watch on YouTube. Like, I remember Tom Milsom was in almost all of my dreams, and I'm not sure why. And I always was like, oh my god, I don't have anywhere to sit, and it was really terrible. And I remember I did have one good one, just in the way that it wasn't so anxiety filled, where I was in a hallway, I think on my way to the cafeteria, and I ran into Tom Milsom, and he was really nice to me and invited me to sit with them. And it was really nice. So this year, I've only had one dream about VidCon so far. I mean, there's still plenty of time, but the one I did have was just kind of hilarious. I had a dream that my parents dumped me off at a summer camp, and I really didn't want to go because I've never been a summer camp person. I just don't. And so they dropped me off, and I was just standing there with my bags in front of this big log cabin thing with a bunch of other people, and they were all making friends, and they're all happy, and I'm like, I don't want to be here. So I just kind of stood there, and I was wearing, like, my Harry Potter cardigan thing, and my Deathly Hallows necklace, and, like, Nerdfighter bracelets and stuff. And I was just like, and then someone came over and started talking to me, and in my dream, it didn't really make a difference because I didn't recognize them, but when I woke up, I realized that the person who came and talked to me was actually Hank Green. And so I don't know why he was at summer camp, but there were people of all ages there, and he was like the only other nerdy person there, and he saw my Deathly Hallows necklace and came over to talk to me because he thought that I seemed like a really cool person. And it was really great, and he shook my hand. And I don't know if Hank's actually left-handed, but in my dream he was, because I always remember when people, like, shake my hand when they're left-handed because I'm right-handed, and it's always, like, a weird thing. And so he was left-handed in my dream, and it was pretty cool, and he told me that he was going to go put his stuff down, and then he was going to come back because we were going to be best friends at summer camp, and it was going to be really fun. And I just thought that was really funny, that the way that I portray my anxiety over things like this, which is basically a giant nerdy conference, which I don't know why I'd be worried about anyway, but the way that I portray them is really dorky too, that they're always like these classic young kid fears. The thing is, I never went to summer camp, and I also didn't go to traditional high school. I went to middle school there, but I went to a different high school because I did not like it. So I don't really know a whole lot about that. I never had that much of a problem with finding somewhere to sit. I would just sit at my own table, and then people would come and sit with me, like people who also didn't have anyone to sit with, and we kind of all became friends, and it was nice. But I don't really know. But it was a pretty funny dream, because summer camp is sort of a mixed thing for everybody, and for me it turned out to be pretty fun, I guess, with a Hank Green summer buddy. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.